And here we are. So here is pretty close to this one being complete. I did a 3-ply wrap with just this regular size jute twine that you get from the Dollar Tree. I don't know what the dimensions are of this, but it's just the regular one you get from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, there you go. So it's a 3-ply twist, and I will put a small video somewhere in here about doing that, but it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Make it as long as you want. This is going to be the shoestring basically. So I think this started out as a 3-foot piece, three 3-foot pieces of cordage, but I added at least twice that. So I think you should at least do 6 feet, 3-ply. Anyway, fold that in half, and I'm going to lay that at the top, and I'm going to weave that into the shoe, so that when it gets to the top, I can use it as a shoestring. So there's not much more that I'm going to do. I'm probably only going to do about 5 or 6 more weaves with this, and then this shoe will be done. So like I said, make sure that you put this in here and start weaving this into the shoe at this point. So as you weave this, you do one weave with them out like this, and then you weave, and then you pull them back and you weave, and you keep going back and forth with that. That'll weave them into this shoe quite well. So I just did one with them back, so now I'm going to leave them forward, weave it in, over, in, just like so. Goes back over my toes. Make sure that it gets straightened out. Just like that. And tighten it up. There, now, just like so. There we go. Back on the toes. Make sure these are out straight, and we bring it in. Just like that. Tighten that up. There we are. Now, there's the shoe. So I lay my foot down on it. The back end will pull up. The front end will pull up just like so. And then I have my shoestrings. Now, I need to tie this so that it will stay. And since this cordage is kind of thick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this smaller cordage, and I am simply going to tie onto this thicker cordage and then knot it around the bigger loop. So now I'm just going to set this here. I'm going to make my favorite knot. Tie that down on there, and then we're just going to begin to wrap and frap onto the bigger cordage until I get it secure Alright, so just here, pull this in tight so that it fits really nice and snug. And we're just going to start doing wraps and fraps until I'm happy with the way it looks. That I feel it's secure in there. So there's a wrap and a frap. There's a wrap and a frap. Just like that. Fantastic. That looks good to me. I'm going to put a knot in there. Right there. And one more, because one is none and two is one. Just like that. Bingo bango. There we go. Fantastic. Go ahead and cut that cordage off. Oh, sorry, girl. And we finally got it. So here's the first one. And these are the shoestrings. So let's show you how this works real quick, and then I'll do a short tutorial on making the shoestring. And here we are. So here's the shoe. I stick my foot in it just like so. I'm going to bring the front tabs up. What I'll do is I'm going to wrap my shoestrings from the outside here, pull them to the outside just like so. This will pull over. What I'll do is I'm going to wrap through and around the tab here, go through the small tab on the side, pull that through just like such. Same thing on this side, go through and then through the tab here. Just like so. There we go. Now, from here I can just cross them over, go through my tab, go through this tab, cross it over, go through this tab, then this tab. There we go. Make sure my crossover is nice. Excellent. Now I'm going to go through the, let's see here, we can switch over one more switch, go through the tab, go through the last tab, just like so. Bring up the back, and I'm going to go through the tab in the back with both of them. Pull that up. And then tie a regular shoestring knot. And there we are. Oh, there we go. And there we are. And here is the shoe complete. Here is the shoe complete. This is my ninja slash samurai slash ancient Japanese straw weave. I'm using jute here, so jute weave shoe. Now all I got to do is make another pair, or another one to have a pair, and I will get onto that here shortly. But I want to show you how I do the shoestring. I decided that I would come out here so that I could show you how to make the cordage. I don't like being cooped up in the house. I have I have 4 small pieces of cordage here. It's that little jute twine. It does not have to be the same size. As a matter of fact, if it is not the same size, it's actually better. So we're just going to grab 3 of these randomly, and I'm going to show you how to do this 3 weave. So you got 3 pieces, right? You have a left, right, and middle. So you separate those out. It doesn't matter which way you start. I'm going to start with the right side. I'm going to cross it over the middle, and I'm going to hold it there with my finger. Now I'm going to take the left side, and I'm going to cross that center one. Then I'm going to take the right side, and I twist and roll as I do that. And that's all I'm going to do. Just go back and forth. Just replace the center one with the outside one. Left, right, or right, left. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. Okay, it just continues just like this. Twist, twist. It's just continuous movement. Twist, twist. There you go. Now, and then see how then you get this little weave here. Now I'll show you how. Let me do another handful of these, and I'll get right back with you. You don't need to sit and watch. It's just a twist, right twist, left twist, right twist, left twist, and going over the center one each time, because the center one keeps changing. Alright, so this is the right one. As soon as I twist, it becomes the center one. The left one twists and becomes the center one, and it just continues back and forth until your heart's content. It's that simple. Sit around the camp at night when you've got nothing to do and just weave cordage just like this. That's all you do, is just sit here and just keep twisting and weaving cordage and weaving, and eventually you'll understand the meaning of life. I unfortunately have not twisted cordage long enough to understand the meaning of life, but eventually it'll happen. Anyway, there you go. Alright, so eventually you're going to get a small piece just like this, and then see it continues on, and you're going to need to add cordage. So all you do is, once you get to a certain length, I like this is a good one for me. I take my next piece and I lay it onto the other one, and then I grab both of those pieces, the very short piece and the new piece. I like to twist a little bit. Then I grab one side and twist. Grab one side, twist. Left, right, same thing. And make sure I get there we go. And I twist. And then I twist. And I keep twisting. And it just continues on like that until that piece of cordage becomes intertwined. There you go, see? It intertwines in there and becomes one single piece of cordage. And then you just continue on until it's time to add another piece, and when it's time to add another piece, you just add another piece to it in the exact same way. There you go. There we go. Let's see here. There. It's completely integrated now. Now they all become single pieces again. There. So as you can see, get my finger here. There we go. See, now you have 3 single pieces again, and it's all intertwined in there. And you just continue to do that and just keep adding cordage just like that, and eventually you have yourself a nice three-piece cordage right there. So that's how I do the shoestrings. That's how I do all my cordage. So